Do you guys know Yahoo?
Sure, yeah.
This Yahoo was sent in by level 9000 Drew Davenport. Thank you, Drew. It's by Drew Answers user. They're anonymous. We'll call him Mockadild ND. They asked in the category Society and Culture Etiquette. I want to join a local biker gang, but I don't care about bikes. Should I be upfront about this, or would it be wiser to pretend?
So walk me through.
It was 2 sentences. How did you get lost?
No. How that first interaction went. Hello, fellows. I like your lifestyle.
Hello.
I do not care about these metal things.
Hi there, my two-wheeled compatriots.
Hail and well met. You have a place for a Subaru to park?
I can take all the bags and the cooler and stuff.
That is true. When they have beach day, you are going to be quite prized.
They can't put those folding chairs on the back of them motorbikes.
They're going to be so stoked about your Honda Fit and all its roomy back seat.
I can't wait. I just ordered some new handlebars for my Harvey Danielson. It's a Harvey Danielson good bike, and it's from their 2010 good bike model, which is an antique at this point. And I have new handlebars coming for it, and they pop off like the handlebars in Pee-wee's Big Adventure. So if any of you road dogs tries to yank my grip off and make me get a road rash, then the handlebar will come right off in your hand, and I will cruise off in my Harvey Danielson unscathed. No road rashes here.
How long could you keep the grift going? Like, well, happy again, guys. My motorcycle that I own, Vroom Queen, she's in the shop again. Gosh, man,
my motorcycle got arrested. I don't know what I can tell you.
I guess I get Vroom Queen out of hock, and because I sold her for biker drugs, and now I am without wheels.
And let me say once more, I am not a cop.
Not a cop.
I want to tell everybody I appreciate your offer of a ride to the motor meetings, and I just want to tell you, it's not that I'm afraid of motorcycles very, very, very much, but it's just that hemorrhoids, hemorrhoids.
I have to point out, they're not afraid of motorcycles. They just don't give a shit. Ugh, these guys and their bikes. I love the people, and I love the community. I love, like, what do biker gangs do?
I loved watching Sons of Anarchy. Like, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like, it's that. It's like, I watch Sons of Anarchy. I want to do crime. I want to hate other races.
Yeah.
I don't want to invest in a motorcycle right
I want to
now.
lean over pool tables a lot. I feel like that happens in biker gangs. Like, they go to places where there's a pool table, they lean over and then glare at the people that walk in.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a thing that happens.
Yeah.
Maybe community service. I don't know. There are biker gangs that I'm sure are like, this is more of like an affiliation of like-minded people who also just ride motorcycles, but mostly we're all about like cleaning up the streets and building parks for kids. Who cares? There's a core idea that is we ride motorcycles.
We also, but we have one thread that binds us, and it's bikes.
Yeah, that's the one thing that we kind of like have to get on the same page with. That is shitty, though, if you think about it, that, like, if you did maybe you just love motorcycles, but, like, you can't afford one. Like, you just can't. You have a kid, you have one car that your car seat fits into, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, you just can't afford a motorcycle. You just love the lifestyle.
It's rough.
I bet you can still be in that gang.
I think so, too.
You think
But
so?
only in that, like, I'm saving up, or do you guys have, like, a spare I can use until I can afford my own? Because here's what you want. This is what you do, Justin. You go down to the local junkyard. You buy like an old beat up, like, oh, no one would ever want to ride that motorcycle again. But then you put love into it, and you fix it, and you buy stuff like second hand, and you're fixing it up. And is it the prettiest motorcycle? No, it's not. In fact, people at the rich kids motorcycle gang, they make fun of you. But those guys down the street that are maybe past their prime, they welcome you in.
They do.
And then at the big motorcycle race,
oh boy,
your motorcycle wins because it's filled with love and magic and nitro.
So this is a spec script then that you've just written for us.
Listen, if somebody would like to pay me for this property,
what's it called? The property?
Real
quick,
motorbike,
motorbike
good friends.
Motorbike good friends. Okay, I was going to say that's a great title for it.
I would just sit outside with a sidecar and just sit out there with my stupid goggles and my helmet. And when they came out to go do crime or community service or just go to Wendy's, I would just be like, well, who's got room? Who wants the kid today? I'd be like a mascot, you know?
I like that.
What would your I hate to keep putting you guys on the spot, but what would your mascot name be? Because I feel like that's important to the biker gang.
Deadweight. Almost certainly.
Yeah, that's pretty
I mean,
good.
almost certainly deadweight.
I tell you how I'd get in good with a biker gang is, other than the fact that I could probably do like more smack than anyone in one go. I've never done smack, but I feel like I'd be really good at it.
That's how you won president of the student body in high school.
That's true. Somebody handed me a big bag of smack. I was like, I bet you can't do all this. I was like, watch me go. Crunch, 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 crunch. I think that's how you do it. I think
slurp, 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 slurp.
How I get into the biker gang is I would have a bike that I fixed up, like Travis said, basically the plot of Motorbike Good Friends, but where I would twist it is instead of filling it with love, I fill it with gadgets. Wouldn't that be cool if like I did have like the handlebars that popped off and I could like shoot out an oil slick and I could drop some caltrops?
You're talking about Motorbike Good Friends after the studio notes.
Yeah, where they're like, can the
Turning
bike...
it more of a like a chitty chitty bang bang.
Now, can the bike talk so we can cast Peter Dinklage as
You know what,
Motorbike?
Griffin? It's that kind of shit that ruined Motorbike Good Friends 1. I don't want to see it in Motorbike Good Friends 2. It's more of kind of a back to the
Can I
roots
say
kind
that
of thing.
Motorbike Good Friends 2 sounds like an origin story? Are you rebooting it that quickly?
It's a prequel. It's a prequel sequel.
So hold on, the
'Cause
first
everybody
movie
was
was just
like-
a guy on a bike and it was like, don't ask any questions.
yeah.
And everybody's like, where did he get this motorcycle? I wish there was another movie explaining this. I have a foolproof plan for infiltrating the biker gang and endearing myself to them. It is multi-tiered. It is very complex. It is one word, and I'm going to hit you with it now. You ready?
Yes.
Tequila. Like the song? I just do this funny dance on a counter, and then everybody would be like, I'm into it. I like when he points at his wiener, and then also his butt. He's in the gang. And I like his white shoes.
Now hold on.
I don't think that Pee-wee's actual move was pointing to
Yeah,
his
and I
dick
don't
and
think
butt.
that's why they enjoyed his dance so. Like, I feel like that was just like a fun moment in a kid's movie. I don't think he was like, my dick, my butt, but, my dick and
Watch
dick and
that
butt
scene
and butt.
again.
I said my dick, my butt.
Watch that scene again, and then travel back in time to the late 80s and see me emulating that scene at home and tell me I'm not pointing at my dick and then my butt. Because that's what I thought it was. And I thought that for a long time until 1:30 today, just now. I thought he was pointing. Are you sure he's not pointing at his dick and then his butt?
No, he's
I'm
not.
like 99% sure it's not. He's not doing a dick to
Like
butt
I always thought it was
dance.
like pointing at his privates, and that's what made it so like.
That would be a weird thing to do in front of a big group of bikers who moments ago were going to kill him.
Yeah, I would love
So
to.
he got up on a bar and said, "Look at my dick and my butt alive."
What if in the reboot of Pee-wee's Big Adventure, the biker gang at the bar was MS-13, and they were like, "Is he pointing at his dick? Oh man, that's great." But then they cut off his head and throw it in the river.
What I'm saying to you right now is I'm looking at the movie. He's pointing at his dick and his butt. Like,
You're
I'm
watching the scene right now?
That's what he does. He
I'm
points
saying-
at his dick and his butt. Like he's indicating, like, here's my penis, here's my butt. It looks like an instructional video.
For
where
what?
The dick and for where the dick and butt is.
What's the market for that video?
I anatomy classes mainly. Very remedial anatomy classes.
All right, let me check out this video here.
All right, let's
No,
all.
wait,
I
I'll
guess
just
let's
send-
all watch the Tequila dance from Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
I'll just send you guys a direct link. Set exactly the time code, and you will see and you at home. Just search Pee-wee Tequila on YouTube.
It's just a silly dance. He puts on these weird shoes and does a silly dance on a bar.
He's pointing at his dick, and then after that, his butt. That's what he's doing.
Why would that
I
disarm the gang?
I didn't because he's making.
He
himself,
is not at all, Justin.
He is definitely like dick, butt, dick, butt. That's what he's doing.
If you
he's
mean
his
he
dick and
is
his butt.
pointing, like he is.
He's
pointing
using
his
fists.
hands-
There's no extended fingers. Those are his fists.
This video is too low quality to see if they're fingers or not.
He is like in the general genital area. I agree with you, but he is in no way directly indicating these are my genitals.
He's.
Oh wait,
making
I'm watching
himself
it now.
appear-
I'm watching it now, and he's drawing actually slow concentric circles around his dick, and he's mouthing the words, "It's right here. It's right here. It's right here."
Why read?
Oh
on
my
the
god,
scene
I'm still watching it. He just pulled his pants down and he's spreading his gaping asshole. Tequila.
My read on the scene is that he's making himself out to be a tantalizing piece of boy flesh.
Yeah.
Too perfect for them to ruin with
Yeah.
simple violence for him destroying their motorcycles.
Yeah, he's a primo fuckboy, and they're gonna want to keep him around.
That's what he's saying. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god, he actually just hold on, stop talking. Yeah, he just said I'm a primo fuckboy. How have I've watched this movie hundreds of times. How have I not I've just glossed over this scene, I guess.
Tequila.
Tequila, primo fuckboy.
They love it too. They
love
do.
the
They
dance.
love it.
All right.
They love it.
Well, he got out of another scrape.
another last minute scrape.
A lot of
that I got out of.
A lot of life-threatening scrapes that Pee Wee Herman gets out of by exposing his dick and his gaping butthole to perfect strangers.
Listen, I didn't write the scene.
No.
I just watched it and interpreted it. You know what? I'll tell you this. Director Tim Burton and Paul Rubens may be the author of that film. They may have created that vision. But I, as an audience member, my interpretation of that scene is just as valid as theirs. So if I say he is pointing at his dick and then his butt, that's how the art manifested itself to me.
Wow.
It is
That's the
completely...
Mandela effect, is what
Yeah.
you're talking about, Justin. And eventually, people in the future will be like, "Oh yeah, of course he got his dick out in Pee Wee's Big Adventure," and people will be like, "Yeah, I mean, I remember that." And then people will watch the movie and go, "You know, a fun fact: he never actually says I'm a primo fuckboy in the movie." That's
He
often
does. He does.
attributed.
I don't spread misinformation, Travis. He did just say that. I literally just watched it. So
Do you guys find it ironic that in the movie he gets out of trouble by showing his dick, but in real life he got into a lot of trouble by getting his dick out?
well, yeah, it's because he ran into some trouble and he was like, "Let me get my dick out." But that's not. You're not in the fictional. This isn't Cool World, Pee Wee. You're in the real meat space.
This isn't Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, you can't get out of a cartoon. You can't get out of a cartoon scrape by showing us your colon. It's not how it works out here in the physical realm.
They're like, I can't believe we got tricked by that. We should still arrest him, right? Like, we got to cover this up.
Yeah. He is a spit. Not a lot of people know that. He's getting a speeding ticket and got his dick out. And he's like, wow, 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 wow.
Yeah.
And they're like, yep, you're free to go.
Tequila.